Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to get unlimited packs from EAFC so you can get your Ginolas and of course all the other cards that you usually can't pack. So if you're new around here and you need a better team, you're in the right place. But just remember, if you do want to get yourself some chance of some EAFC points, make sure to subscribe, send me proof over on Instagram, and you'll be entered into a giveaway for one of 9 copies of £50 worth of EAFC points. And as usual, guys, if you want some coins in a quicker way, well, if you guys are fed up of coming against nicks like me and foot champs who use loans and OP cards from day one,
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
Then you need to head over to MitchCactus.com, where not only can you buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA coins on the EA market, you'll find over 10,000 reviews from people who have used the services and enjoyed them in the past. So make sure to head over to MitchCactus.com and use code RECALL for 5% off. So first of all, you're going to take yourself to the SBC screen, and there's a few SBCs you're going to want to tag as favourites to do this now. So we're going to go for the most important two first, and then we'll run through how we're going to make these unlimited packs. So to start, we've got, of course, the Premium Mixed League upgrade and the Mixed League upgrade. Now, you can do this from scratch with essentially no coins, but by having a little bit of an investment in the start, it makes it a little bit quicker and easier. So I've got, of course, a ton of coins right now. If you do need the coins, make sure to check out my other videos. I'll teach you how to make them. If you don't have the time to do that, you just need to take a little bit of a longer route to get in the packs. Now, first of all, we're going to go into the Premium Mixed League upgrade because, to be honest, this is the one you're going to focus on most. You've got Lib and Sud, we've got Prem and La Liga, we've got Bundes and Serie A, and League One and Eredivisie. Now, with the Eredivisie, what you're going to be looking at realistically with this one, you need all the players to be from one team. Now, the easiest way to do this, of course, is to use the team that you currently have the most players with. But what you might find is sometimes that is a more expensive route because some of the players will be price locked. Now, of course, you can't just do these SBCs. You can't just craft these out of nowhere. So to get the cards initially, you're going to have to take a little bit of a long route. However, if you can do your Mixed League upgrade initially, you are fine to skip this. So this is just a builder route. So first of all, you want to go over to your challenges or your upgrades, and you're going to be doing the lower tier upgrade. So we're going to be looking at upgrading our bronzes to our silvers to our gold. So what you can do is you can bronze pack your way to these packs and spam them out throughout into these upgrades. Now, of course, previously we had the Prime and the Prime Bronze, Prime Silver, etc. And those are really, really good SBCs. But now what we have is the 77 plus upgrade, which is here. So all you have to do is put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 gold players, and you're going to get 3 back. Now, of course, the return isn't incredible for there. However, you can get rid of your useless cards. So what that does mean is if a card doesn't fit for any of the Premium Mixed League or the Mixed League upgrades, you can pop them in here, you can churn them out, and you can hopefully get 3 cards that are going to contribute better. Of course, what you can do for your bronze pack method is, of course, all your bronze pack, you're going to make coins off that method anyway, and then you're going to siphon them into the bronze upgrade, siphon them into the silver upgrade, and then of course you're going to have gold players. You probably want to leave the gold upgrade because these ones are going to give you what you need. Now, upon completion of the Prime Mixed League upgrade, as you can see, some of the packs are now tradable. So we have 2 tradable packs here, we have 2 untradeable packs there, and then the overall group reward is untradeable. Now, what you want to do is the overall group reward, you're going to use that, of course, in your next set of league upgrades, and so are you for all of the untradeable players. Any duplicates you want to cycle into SBCs anyway. Now, if you go over to the other upgrade, you can see we've got slightly better options in terms of tradability, being that small Prime Silver Players pack actually is going to be quite profitable right now. But the SBC, I mean, we've got the Sud and Lib. If we have a look at this one here, I have the Libertores cards to do this, but then you look at it and you need them a maximum of silver quality. So actually, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Now, I'm going to stick to the Prime upgrade for me doing it. I find it's the easier one to complete, but you might find in your club that you can complete the other one too. Now for this one here, you've got Libertores, you need 1 player from each club essentially, or 11 different clubs in this team. So what you want to do, I think the easiest way to do this in my opinion, is you just go team by team and select a player. So I don't have one there, I have one there, so I feel like striker is probably an easier one to go for. None there. 1 here, and so on. I've loaded in a player from each club that I have, and obviously we've just got to pop these in the right position. Now, if you look at it, I realistically have completed this SBC quite comfortably based on the players we've got in there. We just need to fill out a few more positions, and as you can see, we've managed to fill that out pretty simply. So what's good about this is you can use these packs to craft into the next one. Now, we're going to get all 5 done, of course, to show you the result, to show you how easy it is to craft back in. Now with this one, you're looking at your trickiest moment. So of course, we've got the Eredivisie team. Of course, the reality with this one is it's going to take a lot. Now, if you've got Ajax players, you're probably in the best position because these are supposedly the easiest ones to do it with. So we're going to go with Ajax first of all. We're going to pop the CDM there. We're going to pop our centre back here. And then what does this guy position over to? We can get him as a centre mid. Brilliant. Now, seemingly a lot of people have had the same idea of me. The Ajax team has actually gone absolutely crazy in price. So you have to pick a different team. Personally, my best bet is Leo. I've got 4 of these players already, and we've just got to hope that they haven't absolutely soared in value so that we can get this. I don't know why we've got the male Megan Rapinoe. I suppose the female one's out of the game, so we've got to get another one in. Now, I've ended up paying far too much for everyone in this team. However, that's how it's going to go the first time you do the league upgrade. Unfortunately, you will have to fork out coins initially, which is why you've either got to build up the players doing the pack method, or you come over here with a decent base. Now, the reason you've got to do that is because right now, of course, all these players have soared in prices. We can't just get them for what they should be worth. But you can build your base of players so that you don't need to buy these. You can pack your way through every single one of these. It's very, very easy. Now, when you get onto the leagues like this, it's going to get easier. So the Serie A, Bundesliga, we can literally do this pretty quickly. So if we go, I don't even think we need to do gold. We'll just go each club. So it looks like we've got enough on the bench, but we'll just make sure that we got the chemistry. Chemistry is pretty minor on this one, saying that, so it shouldn't really be too much of an issue. I've got some wingers in there, which may not help, but it should be all right. And as you can see, the chemistry wasn't really relevant. A lot of those players out of position managed to do that one very, very simply just from the club once again. Of course, it's going to be the same story with the Premier League. You just go club by club, pick a player from each club, and you're absolutely golden. It's pretty simple. You don't really need to spend too much time on it. I know it probably feels like it's a little bit more difficult. I mean, if there was an Aston Villa one, it looks like I'd have that SBC done completely quickly. But the point is, you can go through this without really spending too much time, and it's not going to take a lot out of you, and you're going to get a pretty big return from it. Now, we all know that FIFA is basically a pack simulator right now. The game is not enjoyable, and I don't know if they're going to be able to fix that. We will see. But as it stands, the most fun thing is going to be to do these, get these out of the way, get a bit of enjoyment out of the cards if you do get anyone. Massive if you're going over to things like Weekend League. But the reality is right now, none of us are really playing the game for the game, so you might as well spend your time getting your pack simulator going, getting the best pack, so you can brag about your friends about the 4 weeks that you had the best team on FIFA before everyone stopped playing it. Because I can imagine when GTA gets announced, no one's touching this game, because this is definitely going to come out during the FIFA cycle, and we're going to get absolutely mudded. Anyone who's creating content on FIFA knows it's mud this year. So I'm sorry to say it, but I feel like the game's going down the drain soon, but I'm here until it does. And we finished off the final of the first set of SBCs. Now remember, the first one was the only one we had any difficulty with. Obviously, it's a spenny squad. It's not a cheap one to do, but we're going to open the packs. We're going to see what kind of variety of players we get. The reality is, we know this is going to help towards the next set of packs. So even if the packs are bad, they're still good. So we've got an English centre mid there, Newcastle, not great, but that one can be churned into the next SBC. So Willock can go into an SBC. We can have a look at the pricing for these. So have a look at this guy. He's in Eredivisie. So there you go. That's someone who's going to go for probably around 2k from the looks of things. So we'll get him sold. We've got a manager from Italy. He's getting quick sold. We'll get rid of these, get rid of these, get rid of all this. So this is all just free return. We're getting a few thousand coins back from doing the SBC in the first place. Let's have a look. Any of these relevant? No. Serie A, so that's going to help. Prem, that's going to help. So they're all able to be put back in to the next SBC. We're going to do the prime gold players. We've got German, Cam. Is it Musiala or is it an L? It's going to be that 87 bird, isn't it? It's not Musiala. I mean, it's not a huge L. 84s are worth a little bit of clobber right now. How much are you going for? About 5k, but this is an untradeable pack. So for this one, we need to get the value out of the actual card. So all of them, we're going to have to send them to clubs. So swap in all the tradables. So what you want to do now, of course, we're going to send her up because we're going to keep all players right now. We're going to put Wilson and Tierney back into the La Liga and the Prem one of the next set. And of course, once we do that, we'll go back to the pack. So we've got some packs left that are probably looking like a good return. I'm hoping we get a good player out of one of these just so we can showcase. We've got Cruz there, definitely not too bad. Obviously an 86 is always nice. We've got a little walkout, so we'll take Cruz. Good little return from that one. Obviously that one we're looking at 15k, so that would probably pay for, in most part, a lot of the players on that SBC. It's going to cost us more, so that's obviously a win. We can send all these to the top there, all duplicates. We don't want to quick sell them, we want to keep them in the club. Now for the next one, we've got an untradeable. So this one we want the actual pack to be good, the return to be valuable from the pack rather than from selling it off. We've got a Cam from Lyonnaise. Okay, she's good. I don't have her in the club, so that's going to be a contribution to another SBC. Of course, we can use her towards things like the daily SBCs or the SBCs. Anything that's going to get you tradable is a good idea. And we've only got 2 packs to go, so hopefully we can get something nice. Oh, 1 pack actually. I was completely wrong. We've got 1 pack to go. We've got Brazil, centre mid. There's not really too many ways that can be good this year, unfortunately. So the return that we've got from the packs is, from looking at these, in most part, going to be a contribution towards what we do next. So we'll keep all of them. We won't actually quick sell them. Let's have a look. Any of these look of any value? Yeah, they're pretty much all just dead cards that's going to be put back into the SBCs. And the final thing, which I did forget to add in, so this is being recorded in a second part, but it is definitely worth the while, is that what you want to do with all your duplicates is put them into SBCs like the UEFA marquee matchups, triple threat. You want to use those because they're still usable. If you look at triple threat, what you actually need for it, if we have a look in the requirements, so first own players 1, you're going to pack them, so that's fine. Players from the same league, maximum 4. So this one, you might want to just go with same nation for all of these ones. So let's say you want to use 11 Brazilians, 11 Spanish, whatever it might be. Players from one club, minimum 3. So you just want to, once you pick up a few crappy clubs here and there, whack these in. So you can use these duplicates and all these cards that just don't have a use and put them into SBCs to give them a use and never waste coins. Even saying that, we did get an 86. We did get some players of some actual value, which we can definitely use in other SBCs. So we've got some use out of it. We've got some coins out of it as well. And we recycle into the next one. And the thing is, when you just keep recycling this, eventually you're going to get someone good. Really good. That's the reality of it. You can only gamble so much on EA before they give you a good card. And as awful as that sounds, it's just the facts. So make sure you get doing this. Make sure you get subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow.